Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Aileen and here we like to talk about all things makeup, mostly luxury makeup, skincare, and fashion. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope you consider subscribing and joining the family. You guys, so this is going to be part one of two, part two of two, I don't know. My Lisa Eldridge order is here and she thick, she a little thick. So we're gonna start in this video with blushes and highlighter, and we'll do the lip products in a separate video, but I'll release them at the same time. So if you're watching this one, you haven't watched the other one, just jump right to it. So I picked up 5 shades of the blush and 2 shades of the highlighter. So if you're interested in seeing those, then keep on watching. But before we go, like we always say, comment, like, subscribe. Let's get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my hair back. Like, I really didn't want this video to be too long, so I was undecisive on whether I wanted one long video or 2, but I figured I could split it. You could look at what you're interested in and we'll go from there. So first I'm gonna apply the highlighter. So I do have my complexion on, but I don't have any bronzer because I didn't want to hinder the shades. I just really want you to see the shades for what they are. I do have foundation, a minimal eye look, concealer. I don't even have brow pencil, I just have brow gel. So let's start with the highlighter. So this is Cosmic Rose. So it does have a pink undertone. And there she is. So this is the packaging. It is glass, Lisa Eldridge, and then the gold is that same matte gold. And the doe-foot applicator is pretty big, pretty substantial. She thick. So let's blend her out. There you go. This is Cosmic Rose. It does blend beautifully. The formula is very nice. So it's not too thick, but it's not watery. It feels like a gloss without the stick as far as the thickness and consistency goes. There you are. This is Cosmic Rose. So I will apply Cosmic Rose on this side. And I don't think we will need a lot. And I'm just going to use the viewfinder as a mirror. And I am going to blend that in with my finger. And honestly, I think that's too much based on the swatch and the consistency of that. So I started with my ring finger, but since I have product on that finger and I think I put too much, I am going to switch fingers. I did break this nail right before I started filming. I was taking off my nail polish and then I got excited ripping the Lisa Eldridge box apart to get to everything. And here we are. So here is Cosmic Rose. Here is the swatch blended out. And there it is on the face. And I am filming this in 4K so you guys can zoom, see it all. So all of it. So there it is. So let's move on to the next shade. And the other shade I picked up is Solar Light. Packaging is the same. And I will do that on this hand. So here it is swatched and not blended out. So let me blend that out. I feel like it's very subtle. You know me, I love a subtle natural highlight, but it gives a beautiful glow. And this is Cosmic Rose and this is Solar Light. And Solar Light does have more of a Solar Light does have more of a peachy natural undertone. It's really pretty, but I like to bring my highlighter all the way up, and I'm going to keep this on. So Solar Light has more reflection and bling on my skin tone than Solar Light. Solar Light is even more natural and subtle than Cosmic Rose. I really like both of them, but I like the glow. I like the glow of both, but I don't know. I like Cosmic Rose so far. I like them both. So she does describe Cosmic Rose as a light medium rosy gold that beautifully complements light to medium skin tones. So I really like that. I would agree. But the way this blends, I feel you could wear this underneath your foundation and still get a beautiful, beautiful glow. Let me see if I change the lighting. There you go. So I dimmed down the lights and you can see that. And Solar Light is described as a medium golden apricot that beautifully complements tanned, olive, and medium skin tone. So essentially I picked up the twos for medium skin tones. And I'm pretty sure there might be a few others. I'm loving those. I do feel, in looking at the swatches blended out on my hand, you can see the pink, like just a tinge of the pink in that Cosmic Rose, where the Solar Light really just blended into the skin. See? And just looks like your skin, your natural skin is glowing, like a fresh face of skincare. Like, it's just a beautiful glow. So let's move on to the blushes. So next we'll move on to the blushes. I picked up 5 out of 6. The only shade I didn't pick up is the Venetian Red, which was that darkest. And I went back a few times and I was like, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. When I finally said I really was gonna do it, they were gone. So it's fine. So these are twist top, but I see that this does pop up. So if you have a hard time squeezing it, I'm pretty sure you would have to, like, I'm not sure if the camera will pick that up. So there you go. You see it went down, you pull up, came up right there, and then you just twist. I did clean off that highlighter, so then you squeeze. That's so satisfying. I hear very little goes a long way. Oh, first of that came out clear, like a little bubble. So here's the consistency. I did not have to squeeze hard at all. So I'm just going to, there it is, not sheared out. So this is pink soap right here. I did not shear it out, and over here I did. That's so pretty. I'm really liking that. So I will just keep trying it on the cheeks. I'll wipe it off. We'll keep going. And when we get to the 5th one, we'll just leave that one on. So this is pink soap. I'm just going to squeeze it and just, I think that'll be enough. I'm going to spread that. That's not going to be enough with my finger, but I'd rather start off light and move my way up. Like, I'd rather dab little thin dots than thick ones that I have to spread out too much. These do like meld into the skin, and with the warmth of their finger, like they just, it looks so natural. Okay, Lisa. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Let me put the light back up. Okay, so I put the light up a little bit to see if you see that. It definitely has more pigment in person than on camera, because remember, I'm surrounded by lights, so the lights do flush it out, but I'm gonna build it up for the sake of you being able to see the shade. Wow. And it's really like, you really don't even have to work hard to blend it. It blends as easily as the Salt New York, but it's not as like little cream blushes, but it's not as emollient. I initially thought these were going to be a liquid blush, but it is a cream blush in a tube. These are beautiful. This would be a no makeup blush color for me for sure. I mean, I like a more subtle blush, so I will wear it obviously if I have a full glam anyway, but not every shade, in my opinion, I can pull off on a no makeup day. So there is Pink Soap. And Pink Soap is described as a muted dusty rose, which imparts skin with a beautifully subtle warm pink blush. Works best on lighter to medium skin tones. Yeah, I would agree. If you sheer it out too much and you're darker than I am, you won't see it as much. But I haven't played with all the shades yet, but it does look like she was very inclusive in her shade range for these blushes. So next is Dante's Dream, and here's the shade. You can see it there. I like the little peekaboo window, and they do squeeze up very easily. So I'm just gonna swatch that here. Okay, I don't know what happened, but as I was trying to close that, it just oozed out. So I'm just going to clean. I wonder if I should I had shaken it first? I am not sure. But so here is Dante's Dream. Here it's not as sheared out, it's just swatched. And over here I started shearing that out. So this is Pink Soap and Dante's Dream. So I'm going to apply Dante's Dream the same way. I'm probably not gonna apply as much because it does look darker. Oh, this is pretty. I can still apply more, I can tell already. But they do build up, because I was able to build up the Pink Soap. For more pigment. So there's Pink Soap, here's Dante's Dream. Look how beautifully that looks and blends into that highlighter. That's beautiful. I am gonna add a little more. That's beautiful. I would like that. I like that shade. I feel like all these shades, both of these shades could be very no makeup days. Like a quick tinted moisturizer, if that. Maybe just spot conceal and throw this on and go. There you go. This is Dante's Dream. And Dante's Dream is described as a beautiful tawny rosewood shade that imparts skin with a subtle brownie pink blush. Looks great on light to medium skin tones. I'm not sure if they look the same on camera, but this is more subtle. And you do pick up the brownie pink on this side. So let me wipe these off and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I should have totally worn a stick foundation so that in between applications it was easier to apply. But for reference, so you know, I am wearing the Chanel Beiges Healthy Glow in the shade B40, and the blush is not lifting it up. I did have powder on the first time with the pink soap and the Dante's Dream. I do not have powder on. I just applied it. It dries pretty fast. And we'll just move on to the other shades. Next is Pink Poetry, and that is the shade there. Let's swatch her. Oh, she's bright. She bright. Okay, so here's Pink Poetry. Here it is just swatched, and here it is sheared out. Ooh, she pink. Let's see what she looks like in the face. So I'm just going to squeeze lightly and dab because she bright. And these are like really tiny dots. But like I said, she bright. Oh, she shears out nicely. She settles down. She definitely settles down. I was scared. Because, you know, I'm not really into like bright. Very into like natural, light pinks, very light corals. Oh, she shears out nicely. Okay. I can see how this on a darker skin tone, this will probably look like pink soap. You know, what pink soap looks like on me on a darker skin tone, this would be like a natural pink for a darker, maybe like tan and above. I would say tan, maybe not deeper. So there is Pink Poetry. You can definitely build this shade up. I sheared out a lot because she's bright, but you can definitely like, it's just so easy to blend. Like this is an amazing formula. There you go. So you can build it up. I probably didn't even have to reapply. It was my fault because I sheared it out so much at first application because I was like, oh, she bright. But there is Pink Poetry. She's cute. With a nice bronze. Where are we going? She cute. So Pink Poetry is described as a warm toned bright pink which imparts skin with a freshingly pretty true pink blush. Works well on all skin tones. Apply this shade a little more sparingly on lighter skin tones. I would agree because I was scared, so I sheared out a lot, but then I was able to build up and it still looks good. So let's move on to the next one. Next is Mountain Walk. Now this one, you guys, like, look at that. It's like a purple, like a fuchsia, like, ooh, she bright. She's bright, but let's check her out. I'm going to swatch her first. I'm trying to shear it out. Okay, so here is Mountain Walk, and here it is swatched, and here it is sheared out. So for reference, this is Pink Soap, Dante's Dream, Pink Poetry, and Mountain Walk. So let's give Mountain Walk a try. Uh-oh. I bet you the website says apply this sparingly on lighter skin tones too, because she's purple. And I am cleaning my fingers with micellar water in between to not mix the shades. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, let's apply a little more. Okay, Lisa. Okay. She's bright. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but so I didn't blend it all the way out so you can see the color, but this is definitely more pink, and you can definitely see the purple in this. I think this would definitely be for a deeper skin tone, unless you like bright blushes, which I typically don't. But we never know what's going to happen after this tan. You know, I might need a little deeper blush. But there you go. That is Mountain Walk. And Mountain Walk is described as an intense blue-based raspberry pink that impacts skin with a freshly flushed cheek. Redolent of a brisk walk outdoors. Works well on all skin tones. Apply this shade sparingly on lighter skin tones. So you can definitely shear it out. And it does dry down to a beautiful finish. And it really looks like you're blushing from underneath your foundation. Like, this is so pretty. All the shades look like that if you blend them out. What? So let me wipe these off and we'll be right back and give the last one a try. Okay, we're back. I am wiping the blushes off with like this little makeup eraser with micellar water, but I feel like my cheeks are tender. And I had to apply a little more foundation because they were getting a little red from the removing the makeup. So I was like, ooh, I don't want it to hinder the blush shade. So last is Island Glow, and it's like a coral color. So pretty. So let me swatch that for you. Here is Island Glow. There it is swatched, and here it is sheared out. That is a beautiful corally, that is a beautiful coral blush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this one to both cheeks and see what we're working with. I'm gonna blend this last one with a brush. Just to see how they work. And this is a Refer 4. I will say you get more pigment out of the brush, and it does spread beautifully. You get more pigment from it because the warmth of your fingers is not spreading it. But you can always go with the brush, and then you can shear out with the warmth of your finger, like the edges, and kind of just melt it into the skin. That's so pretty. And the highlighter is gone between all the applications and the removal of the foundation, but I can always apply it over the blush and see what it looks like over. Why not? It definitely looked beautiful underneath it, because the first two shades, it was underneath it and it really just worked really well together. I kind of went light when I saw lighter on this side, when I saw how much the brush didn't shear it out as much, but you can build them up so easily. Then I'm just going around the edges. There we go. Doop, doop. What do we think? I really like this coral color. So pretty. And you can really build these up. It's not like you build them up and you're like, where's the color? Where's the color? No, these build. They build up all right. So this is Island Glow, and Island Glow is a warm, bright coral that imparts skin with a deliciously sunny, warm blush. It looks great on olive, medium, and deeper skin tones. It's so pretty. I really like the coral. So real quick, let's see what the highlighters look like on top of the blush versus under. So I'm just going to put 2 dots, and this is Solar Light. Yes. And I'm just going to... So the first 2 blushes I applied, the highlighter was underneath, and it looked beautiful and played very well together. And I do have a mirror over here that's amplified. That looks really pretty over the blush, and it didn't lift the blush. It just blended right in. That's pretty. So let's try Cosmic Rose on this side. And on this side, I don't have a mirror, so I'm using the viewfinder. And I really like how these blend with the finger. So if you have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, so this is, so the doe foot is bigger, the doe foot applicator. The consistency is, and the formula is thinner than that. It is that formula, but not as thick as the Charlotte Tilbury, if that makes sense. And that, this Cosmic Rose, I'm telling you, I really like it. I feel like this is more subtle and glowing from within, where this is just a little more amplified than the glowing from within, you know? I like them both though. And look how beautifully that played with the blush. It didn't lift the foundation. It didn't lift the blush. None of it. I like it. Did you guys pick any up? Like, I really want to know. I am really loving these. I'm going to be playing with these daily. And I'll try to post my looks. But honestly, work has been crazy. Crazy. Okay? But what do you guys think? Which one of the shades was your favorite? I think if I had to pick a favorite for every day, for every day, I would see myself reaching for Dante's Dream or Pink Soap. Like, those are the ones I see myself reaching for daily. Like a vacation vibe, I feel like I would reach for Pink Poetry and Island Glow. And I feel like Mountain Walk will be like a glam evening look. That's how I would wear them. Yes, vacation mode or like no makeup summer days, everyday days, glam. And the highlighter, honestly, would totally depend on my mood because I like them both. This has a little more bling. This is more subtle glowing from within. So it would really depend on the look, on my vibe, on my mood, all that. So thank you all so much for watching. You can catch all the lip products in the next video. And until next time, don't forget, we're all perfectly imperfect. Bye.